in this artwork?
What does it say?
Wow. Oh, my first American.
There's a camera shot for this. Come on,
board.
guys.
Mood board.
Mood board.
Mood board. Look at that eagle.
This is a mood board.
That
my hand. There's my hand.
That
this
is
a mood
gorgeous eagle.
Look how white my hand is.
This side.
Look, it's not white anymore. Now it's white.
You're
now
right,
it's
James.
anymore.
It is very
supposed
hard.
to be me when I was 21 or something. I don't know. Is there a
Good boy. That's a good boy.
Is this
That's a good boy.
I rescued an eagle in France when I was in France. If you watch follow my Twitter, Sean, you would have seen. Did you see the eagle I rescued?
Eagle?
No.
Was it an actual eagle?
Yeah, it was a bird with a beak.
So it was a bird that was not an eagle.
No, maybe it was. It wasn't that kind of eagle, but it was an eagle of some description. Did you not see the? You must have seen it. How did you not see it?
I don't know. I don't recall what species.
I think it was an eagle or a hawk.
So now he thinks it was an eagle.
It could have been a hawk.
If anyone saw it,
I don't know.
tweet
I
us,
didn't
please.
ask it. I didn't say, what are you? And it replied and said,
James.
I'm a hawk. Like, what do you want from me? I don't know.
We did.
I'm warm. Why am I warm?
It did get very hot all of a sudden.
The hat's making me warm.
Why did you sniff it?
The match is. No, I was just looking inside. I want to see if there's some heat device in there. I don't know.
A heat device.
There's Velcro here. So this must be a part of something else. There's a small Velcro strap. I wonder if it has washing instructions. Polyurethane foam. What is that? Can you eat that?
Doesn't sound like something you should eat.
Keep away from fire.
Keep away
does
from
it
fire.
say?
Is it just gonna ignite?
It does actually.
Made in China.
It was actually made in China. How ironic.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
because the land of the free.
This might have
and
been
free markets.
This might have been taxed now.
It's like.
Would there have been duties on this?
This doesn't feel right. I want an American made American hat. Can we please?
This is American made.
But it says made in China on the. Why would it lie then? Why would it be
Because
lies?
America.
Oh wow.
Because America.
Because you're saying it's fake news. You're saying it's fake news, James. Inside the hat.
I'm going for America because America.
Okay.
Go on. You Dan.
All right. It's a good segment. So, good job, guys. Steel is on the arch side, and you'll detect a couple players poking and prodding as the T's like to do, but they will reposition towards Banana there for a quick push into the B-bomb site. And for the CTs, it's great that they haven't lost anyone, but this is the problem. This is so hard to stop the swarms of Glocks, and there's only 2 players to do so. This will be tough.
There's a grenade. Elijah waits. Mr. No Skins, apart from the knife, starting to move in. He's going to back off, so it's retake territory for Team Liquid. 5 players spreading like a virus over the B-bomb site.
Spreading like a virus.
Okay.
So we'll see whether or not they can hold on to this. 5 players for the retake. They are starting to press in. Nitro waiting for the timing. If his teammates get a couple picks, that will definitely pull a player away from his position. He can get the backstab. Exactly what happens. Nitro takes the pick onto Finesse as the rest of his teammates swarm the site, and somehow they lose not a single player and defuse the bomb with plenty of time. They are balling under control.
That was clean. Clean and easy.
They ballers.
Big ballers.
They ballin'. That is crazy. I don't think... That's a really insane result. Like, it's not often that you really see that.
Just a flawless retake of the B-bomb site. No one dying.
And they keep all their Kevlars. It's very nice. Although they do all upgrade to Kevlar helmets, so it doesn't really make too much of a difference, but it's nice. It's nice. Oh.
Oh, that felt like it should have been so much more.
Yeah. In they go. Oh. Can you imagine how happy Nap feels? He's like, got an MP9, I can hear all these footsteps. I know they have no Kevlar. Oh, Elise, why you do this? You don't have the
Thief.
SMG.
What a thief.
You don't have the SMG.
The whole segment we did had no sound down.
None.
You are joking.
No.
Not a word was heard.
We were soundless. They muted us.
I wonder if that...
They tried to deny our voices.
Do you think it was funnier with...
No, probably awful.
Oh no, it's probably, so it's just generally a disaster. That's great.
Yeah. Anyway, 2-0 for Team Liquid, and Cloud9 are on the bye. 4 AKs and a Galil. Got the flashes and smoke grenades as well. And like FNS. Poojan, B-Money.
John. People call him John.
Poojan, meta. Maybe he is the meta. Ahaha!
Ooh.
Some storytelling to be done there. Or maybe not. 1 minute 15. Not much has happened just yet. Liquid with passive control of Banana. They're just keeping an eye on things, hopping about. Hopping about. Remember the jumping crouch?
Yeah, it looks like he was trying to do it.
I'm so happy it doesn't exist. That made me sad.
It was so funny when, when Big came up and everyone's like, oh my god.
Yeah.
And then when that bug was figured out and stuff, they just disappeared.
Wow.
Quite a while.
We
We haven't seen them at that level since that point, have we?
No.
I don't think we have. Yeah. Just goes to show something. I'm not sure what. Anyway, 5v5. 35 seconds to go.
It's a good
There's
counter
35
smoke right
seconds to
there.
go.
Good counter smoke. He saw the smoke come over his head. Nitro counter smokes the arch side,
Shut it down.
and then Molly. He's really. Oh.
Well, he got himself a 1 versus 1. Didn't work out for him though. Twist with a running flashbang. And the bomb's rotating towards A. So maybe a wrap was intended, I don't know. But there are 3 players here for Cloud9. Twist has got to shut it down. He's completely blind though, trying to get behind the box, trying to cover himself. He'll be covered with lead. 2 versus 4 for Liquid from the B-bomb site. Elysian Speedway says no.
He says no. So
Jablanowski.
pretty successful despite leaving themselves very little time. I was quite worried considering that, you know, we were, as you mentioned, getting those counter smokes dropped and so on, but they still managed to convert with 4 players left alive, which is definitely a great way to bounce back. And it's great to see Mr. Skadoodle, because I mean, I don't know if he's like where he is, whether he's going to still go inactive or what, but it's now that he teased that was like his intentions.
Yeah.
I'm just like very happy to see him play, because I feel like every time could be the last time.
I just really want him, when he does decide to stay, just tweet "I stay," like Golden did. Let's make that a meme. Like past just the Golden.
Nah, but Skadoodle's already got his meme. I'm out there. That's Skadoodle's meme.
I think it's just flick of the wrist, no?
I'm out there. Got any messages for your haters? I'm out there, man. I'm out there.
I'm not crying, you're crying.
He's so cute. 3 Liquid players throw their initial grenades to Banana. Steel having a butcher's hook. Do you know what a butcher's hook is? Sean?
Well, it's what they hook the meat with, but I have no idea what you're used to.
It's Cockney rhyming slang, so can you say it again, James?
Butcher's hook.
No, I mean like in the sentence.
I'm having a butcher's hook.
I have no idea.
It's if you're having a look at something.
Oh.
You're having a butcher's hook. He's or even shorter, he's having a butcher's. Sean, he's having a butcher's.
Not to be confused with the butcher by.
Which is 5 deagles. When you want those meat shots, Sean.
Meat shots.
Yeah.
You
Those
know,
meaty deagle shots.
I call them meat shots now, ever since you
You're welcome, Sean.
call them meat shots.
Sometimes when we talk about butchers, we are actually referring to butchers. So, right. Well, another very slow round from Cloud9. Perhaps sort of conditioning Team Liquid from a pacing perspective, from a timing perspective, and you can see that they're about to go into top mids, and there are no smoke grenades left for Liquid, but they do have some incendiaries, and much can be said the same for Cloud9 as they start to harass into the B-bomb site. Look at the rotation. They sold it completely.
Oh my days!
That is
What?
amazing. They sold this so well.
Oh, FNS.
But why? You never
Killed the
rotate
Brazilian scene
everyone.
single-handedly, and he sold Liquid a dummy. He shook their hand in a long jacket, but it was a prosthesis. Left them holding a plastic hand. That is awesome.
That is kind of crazy. It's like so rare to see a team actually go like everyone rotates with no info, like no actual vision, you know?
It's the number of smokes. So that was awesome.
They did a pretty, yeah, it was just 2 smokes on the B site, right? For the fake.
I believe so.
So
There's only 1 person on Banana when the smokes popped, which is pretty cool.
I think it's
5D
25.
chess!
There was 25 seconds left, I believe, when those smokes popped.
Which is the best time to do a fake. You never want to do a fake at the start of the round, right? Because then the other team is going to use counter utility, and they could just be sitting between your smokes and their smokes. They have all the info.
Sorry, I don't know if you called that, but the graffiti was pretty on point. But
Oh,
yeah, you're right.
What was it?
It was just like a very worried face. There you go. Yeah, that. It's just that's how they felt. That's literally how they felt when they got to that B1 site and no one was there. So
That's a reminder for them. Brilliant stuff. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant from Cloud9. Ooh, I thought I knew gloves. Twist is he likes to spend him some money. He's got those fancy gloves, and they won't do him any good though in this round. The Legion Nafly remain 2 versus 5. Liquid not having a great time of things. He must be shell shocked. 1,000 yards there.
Beep beep beep. So Cloud9 have bounced back wonderfully well after the lost pistol, and so far, I mean, this really slow pace is working out so well. I mean, they got a little bit fortunate on the initial entry in that round towards quad. Like, it was just really bad timing from, or like very, I don't say bad timing, but like unfortunate timing for Team Liquid. I think it was Steel who was like caught rotating back to another position further behind, and then it sort of snowballed after that. But they are keeping the pace very slow, which is kind of cool. At some point, we would expect them to hit like some super fast rounds, I'd imagine. How do you feel about starting off a game as the decision making to start off a game, the theory behind starting it really slow on the T side? How do you feel about it?
I like it a lot. And then it opens you up for faster hits later on. It makes people play you a little bit different. Like they try to sit on utility a little bit more, so it opens up those fast plays. Also, I like how they went B on the pistol round, and then ever since then they've just been attacking the A-bomb site. So maybe they have some kind of drawn-out game plan where, you know...
It's actually a really good point about like the utility too, because it's going to make Banana, like, the CTs will never feel like they might be getting all the value that they want from just throwing all this stuff at Banana.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a very cool effect, but we can see that Team Liquid aren't yet conditioned to not throw nades at Banana, so... When will Cloud9 wait this time?
There goes the chicken. Those chickens on Inferno are becoming the nemesis of Robs.
Really?
Won't allow him to open doors. They block the second mid door. If they're in the wrong place, you can't open it. He was trying to save a weapon. He was trying to save a weapon, and he tried to open the door, and the chicken blocked the door from opening, and he got killed from the balcony.
What?
Yeah. And actually, look at it. It's unbelievable.
It's so good.
Actually happened.
So it was standing like inside the...
It was between him and the door, and he tried to open the door, and the door would not open.
Oh my god.
That is crazy.
And I guess he just didn't realize that the chicken was...
He tried like 3 or 4 times, and then he got killed. He's like quickly trying and looking towards the balcony, and he just got wrecked, man. Check it out. After the game, of course, the execute now coming in from Cloud9. Heavy execute towards the A site. Team Liquid just have to react. A forward play from Nitro. Can't get a single kill out of it though. Steel hiding behind a pillar. He's got a crossfire with Twist. Twist running distraction now, but can Steel save him? No!
The 4v2, the plant can go down. We'll get a quick trade out of Elige as he makes his way through on the rotation, but it's going to be a tough after plant retake for Team Liquids. They don't have any utility left, really, just, well, one flashbang. I don't know if there's a kit somewhere to be found, but it's a nice pick off from Elige. 2-on-2 now. There is the singular flashbang. That will get Naf further forward. Elige will push with it as well, but looks like they are not having too much success. Nicely done by Elige. So looking for the final frag, but Finesse will deny him. Another successful slow round from Cloud9.
Got dangerous in that 2-on-2. It always gets dangerous in the A side if you don't have anyone in pit, and the retaking CTs realize at some point you don't have anyone in pit. It's fine if they don't realize it, but when they see the guy bomb box and they see the guy's sight, and they can just ignore that area and not feel the pressure of holding it, it becomes a little bit dangerous.
Pop flash top Banana for the CTs to advance, and Tarek might be in trouble here. Can they get an angle to save him soon? Nitro peppering, but he'll get hit with a grenade. This has been a strong T side so far from Cloud9. They've showed up some awesomeness.
Oh, someone just dropped from the server.
That's not good.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Yeah, it was, well, it was a Liquid player. And it's a bug which has put Tarek on the CT side.
Oh, I'm so confused. Let's see whether or not this split will work out. Looks like it's going to be a B split, indeed. They'll be creeping towards Speedway, Cloud9. This is going to be pretty difficult to stop for Nitro with just a USB. And the round is basically over. Another one for Cloud9. For the 5-2 scoreline. They're not having any problems with their approach to this T side. It really feels like... It feels like not only are they making good calls and executing, like following through well, it just feels like Liquid are actually like a couple steps behind, finding a way to even deal with it.
There's very little resistance on the early stages of their hits. It's almost like they're literally just dry running through.
Yes, yeah.
And it just so happens like a trade or two happens like in the later stages of the attacks.
Yeah, it's definitely the feeling I'm getting. It does make me wonder if they'll try to abuse the slow pace and try to play, you know, try to find a timing in apartments or something, or try to find some way to get some control of the map, like even a delayed banana take or something with the deep banana smokes, just something to sort of just give an issue to Cloud9 to deal with in the mid rounds, as opposed to just waiting. So there's the deep banana smoke. This could be, they may want to play 2 players there close to it. Looks like actually no, they're going to cycle NAF back towards A instead. I would have liked to see them keep 2 here and just sort of threaten the flank, but it is up to Elige now.
I think they feel the pressure of these A site hits. They're just losing every gun round at A. This could be the read where, you know, Cloud9 actually hits the B bomb site.
Now we'll see if Nitro can change the fortunes. He has been alone towards Arch. Of course, he has a sniper rifle this time, but he will be the one rotating to B. 4 players slowly moving up. Well equipped for an execute. See 1 player at the top, not shy to let the CTs know of his presence. Standard stuff. 1 pair of legs doesn't mean so much. If they only threw 2 smoke grenades again, that would be really interesting. 35-second mark, and Liquid, I'm not sure if they're on the site of A or on short with 3 people, but either way, it's a long rotation for them. There's a first grenade. Nitro trying to avoid, but he's been smoked off, and he can do absolutely nothing. But Elige, StarCraft Abe, he gets the first kill. Moving back to second oranges. Nitro comes up, manages to get 1, but Elige getting pre-fired. Getting finished off. 3 players from Banana. When do you see this?
This is so rare.
And this is a big problem because you got to skedaddle with the AWP on the post-plant defense. Again, I feel like this is like one of the strongest spots, if not the strongest spot, to have an AWPer play on this map. It's very hard to deal with, and if they play 2 Shadow, that's just disgusting. Well, the Flames will deal with that. It's actually going to backfire, literally, as we see now Skedaddle's the last man standing to try to defend against this, and he'll be unsuccessful. Twists with the clutch. That is, like, that incendiary saved them so hard.
Hero Molotov right there. Good thing he didn't throw it. I was thinking he might throw it triple over the wall, new box over the wall.
Yeah.
It's a good call to throw it into dark.
That is, and you rarely see that setup in that situation. There's a lot of like really strong ways in them to play it. So quite impressive.
Cloud9 though have so much money, and only 1 player survived for Team Liquid, which means that they are at high risk of being reset, and you might see maybe like a 9-3 scoreline after that, should Liquid not be successful in this round. Maybe we'll see more aggression from them, try and get an early advantage. Speaking of more aggression, Cloud9 very quickly taking Banana, and Elige is in a lot of trouble. Manages to maybe ring the bell there, but again, they're ill-equipped. NAF Life forced away with the UMP. That's not ideal range, but Automatic was already tagged, and there is Skedaddle to trade.
Yeah, looking really good here for Cloud9, and let's not forget that Team Liquid don't have the best economy ever. They really don't want to get reset here. Steel gonna make good inroads to avoid that potential. As he I think he just found Tarek. He's got the info here. Smart to just hold off a little bit and see if they can find the extra player. Still looking for him. The timing, it's all about the timing here. Tarek is going to go down there to steal. Finesse, it's up to you. He had the flash out for Tarek, but now he's the one that has to make the play as he moves forwards with the AK. They line up, but he can't find the finishing shot on either player. And a very narrowly successful round for Team Liquids, but they'll be okay.
Yeah, really smart play by Steel right there to kind of scope out the site, see if the second player was there. Pretty much had all the info. I liked how also Tim sensed the blood in the water. Not James's favorite scout skin.
Yes.
He actually sensed the blood in the water and kept pushing the bomb site to get that third kill on the guy that was umping spawn.
More money for Cloud9. And the bomb plant gives them a big bonus as well to keep up the pressure, even if they lose this round as well. Nitro doesn't go for it, doesn't want to be picked off early. Doesn't want to overextend. And now Cloud9 will be allowed to default, basically, to spend the next minute, maybe just under, forcing the CTs away. But they've already taken passive positions on A. Nobody top mid, no vision of top mid, and they will put 4 people towards the A bomb site. Not expecting a B play with this kind of timing. Nitro will be left alone, entrusted with Banana and the AWP.
It's going to be very difficult to find all of the frags here for Cloud9 as they make their way in. There's CTs all over the place. Very nice movement from the defense. And Tarek's all that's left, and his objective, damage. That's the only thing that he can really hope to do in this position. See if he's able to accomplish it. You can see the money there is going to offer up a buy for the following round here for Cloud9. They've run out of bank to play with. Team Liquid have successfully swung their way back into this game decisively. 3 rounds in a row, I think it will be after this one. And Tarek can't even get some damage. Nicely done by Nitro. And it's looking good. 5-5.
They all 5 live with 100 HP. What an amazing hold by Liquid. I think they really sensed the A hit there, though. I mean, you can think about it from an overview point of view. Cloud9 had so much success at the A bomb site. They lose back-to-back post plants at the B bomb site. They're probably going to go back to A at that point, right? So, good read by Liquid right there. They went with like a passive hold. They just shut it down.
Shut it down. Nitro tempted for the aggressive. He wants to take these aggressive peaks. You can see it in his behavior on the server, but he knows that he must be disciplined. This has always been the nature of Team Liquid. He will post up again on the B bomb site on his own, and they'll allow 4 people to go towards B. Fly slowly moving away, stopping for a second, maybe in case rotation was needed, but he'll bide his time in CT spawn with a super off angle for a potential wrap. How on earth would you find that?
So it'll be interesting for me to see if they'll use Skadoodle to try to sort of contact pick into the site, because especially with Liquid being very, very passive towards A, you can get some cheeky angles for that as the AWPer, but so far Cloud9 aren't really going too deep. And we've generally seen this approach from them so far throughout their T side. Definitely a different style, a different approach to the methodology of T-side Inferno. And once again, 20 seconds left, and it seems to be the norm. Cloud9 slowly edge their way up arch side, looking for the wrap. 15 seconds, got to plant that bomb. It's going to be a rush. Nothing can go wrong.
Flashbang, Twisted completely blind, moving back into the Molotov. But he's alive for now. FNS taken out. Look at the rain of frags coming in. 3 seconds. It's too late to plant the bomb. Just about damage. Nice quick scope from Skadoodle, trying to hide somewhere. And he may just escape this round. But Cloud9 really running the clock down. This time it doesn't work out for them.
Yeah, the crazy thing as well is that like Skadoodle's in a position there. If he had 5 more seconds, he gets a plant, he gets to defend the bomb. There's a chance for a clutch, but Cloud9 not giving themselves enough time. But that's kind of the double-edged sword of their playstyle here, so it's going to happen in some rounds.
I actually thought they made a really good call walking up the arch side like that. I thought they had a good counter to Liquid's setup, and Liquid just did a really good job.
That they did, and now they've taken the leads. But there you go. Pick from Skadoodle up towards the arch side. And we've seen little pressure like this from Cloud9 in the early stages of the round, so this is going to be interesting. How do they deal within the scope of this overall strategic outlook with a 5v4 as a T-side early in the round? Because they've got so much time to play with. Do they still want to run a super slow round? Oh, is Elige going to... the tease. Bit of elbow, bit of foot.
Still unable to stop the 180 from Rush. 5 versus 2 now, and Cloud9 are in control once again. FNS moving into CT spawn, but which way will they go? Is that just to cut off a rotation, or do they have intention? Seems they'll try to identify where these last 2 players might be. Looking into library, seeing nothing. If they split from short and long at the same time, then it would be really hard to stop, and they will do exactly that. Twist to the back of the site on his own. Nafly moving into bottom banana, but Tarek's holding an angle down there.
Rush is so aware. Both of Rush's kills that round were just... The awareness was just so high. The one for the porch boost, and that backside kill.
Really big opening pick from Skadoodle. That really created a strong position for Cloud9. They look when they're winning rounds, it looks really it looks very easy in a way. Very gradual series of picks in that last round. So 6-6. I mean, Liquid did a really good job getting back into the game, but look where their economy is now. It's a sad shame for them.
Yeah, and this is scary because Cloud9's CT side, whenever we've watched them, has been really strong lately.
That's, yeah, a very good point.
Eco run for Team Liquid, and Nafly somehow escapes with his life. And after showing presence towards Banana, some light aggression, he will complete the stack on A. Now, Cloud9 are running the clock down, so seems likely they may have to execute into one of these sites with limited information. Rush looking for some info, and it seems Liquid might creep around the short corner. Do they want to commit, however? 3 players now on Banana. 50 seconds left. At what point will Cloud9 start to push? You want some room for error correction. 40-second mark seems good. Then I'll leave you to commentate on this. Executes into an empty bomb site.
Yeah, sometimes you get fortunate, and that's how it goes. Funnily enough, Liquid actually kind of work it out before they get into the bomb site. And they're going to try to fight here in a choke point. Somehow, I have no idea how Steel dies. Tarek's going to die as well, it seems. They're like, these players with pistols at long range are managing to get some serious damage onto these AWPers. So you can see them disposing of the weapons there to make sure that there's nothing at all for Liquid to possibly grab. And relatively simple victory here for Cloud9. It will be 7-6 for them. Liquid with some opportunities to get back into winning ways in the following rounds. It's quite interesting, like with Cloud9, obviously, with Finesse on the team now, we're seeing, I feel like previous Cloud9 with Stewie, you know, we see a lot more aggression, you know, a lot more, like Stewie's just a crazy person rushing up Banana with no respect, and that, you have to like deal with that explosiveness in the past when you're facing Cloud9, but this is a very different approach to the T side.
I agree. So previously when you watched Cloud9, there was a lot of individual plays. Like a lot of people were making those individual aggressions, looking for picks, like you said, working up an end really, really fast. But here we see a lot of team play, a lot of late round build up, pushing and pulling rotations. So FNS's footprint's clearly already on this team, which is shocking because the pickup was so soon. It was so recent.
It's because it's CLG, man.
Yeah.
CLG boys. Remember in CLG, guys?
They're running CLG strats.
We had all these strats. Let's do it again. But this time, let's succeed. Elige rotating over. So again, a lot of focus on 4 players towards A, which is not uncommon. But is it by choice or is it by force?
It must be very interesting from the perspective of Finesse that he actually has like 4 really, really, really strong players that no one can complain about to play with here, to lead.
Yeah, there's no weaklings, right?
Yeah, and before there was always something, you know, in the like previous iterations of teams he's played on. There's always like someone that someone's complaining about. But nice molly there from Finesse as he tries to take down players on the arch side, and we get the push towards Banana at the same time. And I do wonder how Liquid will interpret this. They're yet to move anyone from the A-bomb side, which is intelligent.
Wow. They have no idea, though, that Cloud9's in CT spawn right now.
Well, this could be very problematic.
Nitro's somehow aware.
Wow. Nice connection as well. And with Nitro's awareness, this could pose all kinds of problems. The rotation starts as 15 seconds to plant the bomb. They cannot afford Nitro to be taking players down. The dink through the side of the crate, I think, as he continues to deal damage with the AWP, eventually gets traded out. And Skadoodle can panic, in desperation, get a bomb plant. But now it's a 2v3 after plant. Let's see how they do.
Triple banana again.
Yeah, once more, and the grenades continue. Some damage onto Skadoodle. He's lost half his life from the fire, and he's alone. The first flick. He's got 2 plays, a double peak, high and low. Very difficult for him to deal with.
Wow. If one of the defenders there, I forget who it was by Coffins, who died by Coffins, if he gets 1 kill, yeah, Skadoodle wins the round.
Yeah, or if the guy, when he peeks, he had the pre-fire aim like correct for the guy top of first oranges. It's just that his teammates swung below and they were double peeked.
Yeah. Yeah.
So whoever peeked below probably saved that round.
Great work from Nitro, anchoring the B-bomb site with the AWP.
Yeah, he's looked really strong with the AWP ever since he took over.
Actually insane.
Yeah.
I feel like if he was a dedicated AWPer, that he would just like could be the best AWPer in an A. Like he's just so, his peaks are insane. He's so good.
He's put in a lot of work though. Literally, I feel like every time I join a DM, he's offing a DM. I swear, every time I've been in a DM lately, he's in there.
I do feel like Nitro is the best player on the team a lot of the time. Like he's just so insane. And that's a team with, you know, Elise, Twist, and so.
Yeah. It's actually ridiculous when you think about it, because he was nothing like the player he is today. He's an in-game leader and an opper. Could you have imagined that like 18 months ago?
Yep. It's like
his roles have drastically changed.
So, you know, humble rifler back in those days.
Rush up somewhere to be, and Nitro is not having any of that. Cloud9 continues to charge into the A side. They've got lots of time here to change the pace completely. Twist taking out the pit player. That's a really important frag for him. But can he get out of the balcony? He can't. Nafly getting re-smoked once again, forced to take pot shots, but there is a significant gap there. That does work both ways, however, and as they're closer, it may be to their disadvantage, Liquid. Two M4s now. Elise will try to create some space, but are they going to commit to this? They've both got kits. The clock's ticking. Skadoodle's been spotted. Where's the trade frag? And that's what Elise wants to know. Finds him, but doesn't kill him. In the red now, Tarek just needs to hide. Forward, moving back. Oh dear. Is that a roll of the mouse? Either way, I'm sure it wasn't intended, but it was too late anyway.
Really massive round from Tarek. Oh my god. He got some really critical frags there. Well, he got 4 or 5, so. but like, some of those frags went easy, like, as you mentioned, there's such an important situation to refrag the guy in the balcony. There's like smokes everywhere. Still, Tarek manages to find the kill.
You know the little stars on the scoreboard? Like the round MVP thing?
Yeah.
Does anyone ever talk about that? Why is that even on there?
It's to make you know, new
so
players feel special.
Or the score.
Yeah.
Score. Not many people talk about score.
Nobody talks about score. I think people do things for score to try and like rank up, like plant the bomb and stuff, assuming that has something to do with it. Other people play on FACEIT.
True.
Boom. Congratulations to Mythic League, by the way, passing 3,000 subscribers, of which I am one.
That's pretty awesome.
That is awesome, yeah. One of 3 ways to get into FPL Challenger in North America. You've got Dust 2 US as well in the West, which I'm also subscribed to. And the other one in the East, I do not recall. My sincere apologies. But I'm very far away. Pistol time and automatic will not get any kills on Banana.
Those are nice gloves.
Yeah, someone tried to sell me these gloves for $2,500. And I was like, I'll buy them for $300. We didn't come to terms. Twist has expensive tastes.
Rush will make the peak. He needs to get some really nice shots, but he will get shot in the face himself. Not a fun time here so far for the Cloud9 lads. Tarek, can he save the day? He's pissed around. Oh!
Wow.
Sit down. Still 2 players to go. They're actually isolated in 1v1s. Tarek can actually maybe do this. Another frag is coming his way. He's down to 2 bullets left before the reload. Will he find a way here? He has time to go for a reload if he wants to, but he doesn't want to go and ruin his position, I guess, as he goes finally for the reload. Forced into it, and oh my.
Tariq!
Tarek with the ace clutch.
That face, again. Liquid's face.
Man like Tariq.
Bomb is an eyeball.
That is really awesome, isn't it?
That third frag was nice.
It was the very definition of noise. This is why you can never count, like, until everyone's dead, the pistol round's not won.
Twist is making me jealous now with those. I want those gloves for my T side, but in minimal wear are like 900 something on Steam.
I just look it up.
I don't know if it's pounds or dollars. No, I knew it already because I checked a few weeks ago. But
I thought someone just tried to scam you.
I'm not going to spend that much on gloves. I think my Crimson Reef cost like 600. Some currency. I don't even know what currency it was.
A snake.
$2,500. Come on, man. Do people think I'm an idiot?
How many FACEIT points?
Oh, the FACEIT points.
It's all that exists.
Oh, drill him, Tarek. Drill him. Pad them stats, baby.
More drilling than a home improvement video. I'm really bad at DIY. Are you bad at DIY? I don't know if it's like a thing for people who use a computer all the time.
I am bad at DIY.
Yeah.
Are you bad also?
We're nerds, yeah.
I just make holes in walls.
I feel like we should be really, really good at DIY.
Why is that?
Because we're quite deft with our hands, right? You know, because of all the gaming. Gaming, like, you know, you have to practice. There's a lot of like cognitive, like positive effects cognitively from gaming, like logic and like puzzle solving and stuff like that.
And we don't
Why do we suck at DIY?
Because we don't know how to deal with real physics.
We need a balance change.
Stuff.
IRL balance change.
Yeah.
It is interesting. DIY.
Ooh.
Do it yourself.
Thank you for that, Dan. I went to Home Depot a few days ago, and there was a parrot on the back of some guy's trolley, and it was behind me in a queue, and I was buying soldering stuff to make a keyboard, and then a parrot just suddenly went, "Ah!" like a man screaming.
What?
And I turned around and saw what the hell's going on.
So could it talk? Was it an African grey?
That's all it said the whole time I was there. It was blue.
Oh, it just screams.
Yeah, it just went, "Ah!" So weird.
I really want an African grey parrot, but they're a mess.
MP, no, it's not MP9, it is an MP9 from Automatic, but they cannot keep control of Banana. And the Liege and Co start to move forward. 2 CTs have already rotated. Russians still in the pit of A. Maybe expecting some kind of next level rotation. So he will have to play catch up.
These gloves are nice. Skadoodle makes his way forwards, awaiting the arrival of Rush. Rush now in position. It's time to retake this bomb site. Not going to be an easy task. There's some decent crossfires here for Team Liquid as Cloud9 start to make their way forward. Tarek gets one, but the trades coming in from Twist are quite solid, but it's not enough to deal with Skadoodle. He finally is able to get himself out there, swings wide for the frag, and gets himself the round for his team. Nicely done.
Yeah, the clutches have to be getting a little bit tilting for Liquid at this point. That one could cause things to spiral.
Yeah, it's never fun.
Yeah.
11-7. Liquid around the 3,000 mark.
James, you don't want to get you a pair of gloves where people see your character, and they're like, "Oh my God, that's James Bardoff." You know, like I see green gloves when I'm playing FPL. I'm like, JDM's in the server right now. Yeah.
I need those. I would like those gloves for T side, but I'm not going to pay 900 something, and I can't get like a battle scarred. I can't do that. I need the nice ones. I'll take minimal wear, but not for 900 whatever currency, any currency.
I wonder if those white gloves stick out like the green and purple ones do.
Can you put stickers on gloves?
No.
Oh.
Balcony burst. Here it is. 4 players making their way out. The bomb is in the pit. Elige delivering 1 kill. And it's cleanup time for Cloud9. They are bleaching the floor. There is no evidence that these players were ever there. There's Twist. He died. He died.
Maybe by the time you have, you know, talent stickers, you'll also be able to place them on gloves, James. And you can have JZFB gloves.
When I used to do paper rounds, I would spend all the money I got paid on sweets in advance of being paid. In
What
the
kind of
shop.
sweets?
So even when you're
Just whatever I could get my hands on, I was just spend it.
Like baked stuff or
I
candy?
get like £20 a week, and I'll just like, yeah, candy. Just like, there's long snakes and
oh my
Oh,
god.
just
those are good.
any crap. Anything I could get my hands on.
But you're saying that you like handed an IOU note or something to the guy. He's like, I'm good for it. I'm good for it, please.
He just kept count. He just kept had a little piece of paper. All right, James has spent half of his salary for this week. What a muppets. Automatic holding things down in the banana position. That will slow down Liquid some. They may have to expend some utility in case someone's hiding behind sandbags or otherwise. There's a Molotov to take the AWP off the angle. Bomb still at the bottom of ramp for now. Liquid 4 versus 5. What do you do?
Yeah, it's definitely not a fun situation, but it's manageable being on the T side. And one thing serving them is that there are no smokes left now. I think the last one was just deployed just a few seconds ago from Cloud9's perspective. So at least there is that. And you can see that Liquid being down a man, they are deciding to go for an execution onto the B-bomb site, a set piece with smokes and a Molotov and a couple flashbangs. 3 players there to defend for Cloud9, so they should be okay to defend this. Although Automatic will miss the first shot. Finesse is quite blind. Tarek with the pop flash play through the smoke eventually gets traded out, but how much damage can Steel do now? He's alone against 3 players. The bomb is not down. There's 15 seconds left. This is not a good look. The flash blinding everyone, but it will be Steel to go down. Another round for Cloud9.
FNS seemed like it was blind for days. Those flashes must have been so good. But yeah, good job by Tim staying alive. He wasn't leaving Banana without that kill. He just kept repeaking and repeaking. Like we just couldn't punish him.
Nice. 6-round lead for Cloud9. Liquid on the half buy. The CZ, the Desert Eagle. Will it be another balcony burst? Many players headed that way. Nitro, bottom, Banana for the time being, but he has a flash. Ooh, he could throw the flash to burst through the smoke. I love me some of this. Learn it at home. It's very powerful, or it can be. They're charging toward Tarek, but Tarek's shutting everyone down again. Until Elige will finally trade.
Spray God. Now it's time to get into that A-bomb site, but they have to worry about Skadoodle and Finesse. Oh, sorry. Did I say Skadoodle and Finesse? I mean, Rush. And Skadoodle. Oh, no. Oh. That's a bit awkward. Don't want to be pulling a grenade out. Can they line up for Rush? No. Nitro has forged an opportunity. I thought they would get shut down entirely, but they could very well win this round. Nav picks up an AK. The sprays come in. Very precise. Now it's down to Automatic.
It's crazy what
timing.
one frag in the A site does to a defense. And just Scott getting caught off right there allowed the whole entire site to just fall.
That is very sad for... Oh, Nitro was even a bit surprised he was dead. So if he had his gun out, Nitro is 100% dead. So that is definitely quite a misfortunate situation for C9. But they are many rounds ahead, and they have enough money to get double ops. Not super common on the CT sides, but pretty effective if used correctly.
£786 and 10 pence.
For the
Those
white gloves?
in minimal wear. No.
Oh my god.
The answer is no.
The answer is no.
Seems it's just like one keyboard though.
That's true. just trading the
I
keyboard.
can sell a few keyboards. Nothing was like, hey bro, make me a keyboard. And I was like, sure, I'll do it for you at cost if you pay for it. And he's like, yeah man, let's do it in a few months. Which means it's not going to happen.
He's good for it, James. He's good for it. Just make it.
I'm actually making 2 keyboards for Hector at Optic.
Ooh.
Yeah. I have a keyboard in the post. I always have a keyboard in the post. It's weird not having something in the post.
I was about to say that. Oh, that's a brilliant shot. Definitely with an anticipation of that position, but still a very hard and very nice shot nonetheless.
One thing that's cool about Stewie leaving is that we're seeing more sniper rifle from automatic and plays like that, which are really nice. And he makes it look easy, confident. He sweeps in, he sweeps out. He's like Chuck Norris on Delta Force on a motorbike firing the missiles.
Not sure what you're referring to, but that sounds like it's difficult.
Delta, you don't know Delta Force?
On a bike firing missiles?
Well, they're bursting into the A-bomb site once again, trying to find repeat success. Tarek with the UMP is still lurking, still waiting for his opportunity. Rush will get shut down. Tarek will get shut down. Finesse! They're all dead. Somehow they actually made that work. It looked awful, but somehow the bomb will go down indeed, and we have the rotation out of the 2 AWPs. That's going to be an awkward retake for Skadoodle and Automatic. Are you a believer? Open question.
Let's make it rhetorical. Automatic moving towards the balcony and thinking, no. Guess your answer is there, Dan. Words not required. Round number 9 on the board for Liquid, moving towards double figures, but not quite there yet. Good times are here again. What's the one below minimal wear? Is it field tested?
Field tested, yeah. Those look pretty beat sometimes. Actually, there's a big range.
348 pounds. Man, why are you guys doing this to me?
Basically, James is trying to get you guys to get a free trade of these gloves.
I like my hand wraps. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Leave me alone.
It's like the next level players to like do it like, I think I saw Chris J doing it first with the Asimov AWP. Everyone's getting Asimovs, the clean ones. He's like, you know what, I'm going to get the battle scarred one.
Oh yeah, I could
That
get
was,
some like...
that was nice.
And that was just like
like
Chris
that.
J's thing.
Yeah.
And no one else did it. And I was like, that was super smart. That was actually so smart. It's cheaper, and now you branded it. It's brilliant.
That's a nice idea, Dan.
Yeah.
I can
Instead
get
of
behind
calling
that.
it battle scarred, we call it Bardolph scarred.
Whoa.
Bardolph scarred. Nobody wants to leave you left with scars by Bardolph.
Well, it's,
That was a good flash.
yeah, it was a really good flash. But Liquid should be able to force their way in here. Finesse only has a USP, now he's dead. So no real way in here. Skadoodle wants to save the AWP. He's going to have to back away, and that's what he'll do.
What was he doing? Was he praying?
Was he looking up to the right?
Praise the Lord. Seeing if somebody was on the balcony, maybe. It's funny, at the beginning of the bull run in Pamplona in Spain, there's like this big square which is packed, and all the people are on their balconies throwing sangria on everybody on the floor.
I would catch it. I
Nice.
would catch it in my mouth.
Sangria is good.
It is
Sangria
delicious.
is good. They have this. I won't say
Too
what the
good.
brand's called, but they have this. They sell sangria in cartons there. It's amazing.
That doesn't sound good.
Cartons. That doesn't sound very
That
good.
sounds
Trust me,
awful.
when all there is for a few days is alcohol, carton sangria is better than a giant bottle of beer for sure.
Sounds like boxed wine.
Yeah, box wine's a weird one, isn't it?
Well, box wine, I mean, you can just cook with it, right? I mean, that's what it's supposed to be used for, right?
No,
No.
I don't think so. No.
Well, no, just
No,
they're not
I had
cooking wine.
box wine in France with my brother and my dad a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Anyway, 3 rounds between these two sides. Liquid have made its double figures, and Cloud9 are back on the buy. Now it's Liquid's turn to turn the screw on Cloud9. There's a tag, but not a frag from Skadoodle, and he cannot get around the corner, trying to quietly fall back, but Elige says no.
Tarek's on the scene. Tarek has arrived. Tarek's been a beast. Let's see if he can keep it up. Rush looking to spray him down. Rush is a great player to study. The way he positions around this pit and balcony positioning, and he'll absolutely annihilate everyone as he just darts around, dodges around. And now it's down to Twists and Steel for Team Liquid to try to keep the hope alive. Steel does not know about Automatic, though. And now Twist has to worry about the apartments. He's going to very sensibly reposition here. He knows he needs to get a frag. Try to force a 1v1 if he possibly can, but it's not going to be too easy to find one with that smoke down, so a good position we'll have to do instead. Holding on to Pits. Flashes come in. Twist unaffected. And now he's looking to finish things off with the M4. Looking very nice,
wow.
and the last
Dude.
bullets to burst does the job.
Nice.
Nice.
Show me the gloves. Show me the gloves. Stop pressing Q. Stop pressing F. Stop pressing Q. Stop it, Twist.
Yeah, I agree though with Russia's movement around. There's like a masterclass on movement around the pit, just getting those 1v1s, changing up his position. And again, Cloud9 gets all the opening kills, and then they just fall apart.
He's still doing it. It's a young player for you.
Just can't stop
I'll
pushing
be
the
honest
buttons.
though, I mash Q as well. I mash Q for fun. But I have
Those
the
are close.
bayonets and my guns flying around. I just want to see the knuckles. Stop, please, please.
He can't stop. Oh, there you go.
Okay, there we go. We can look at the gloves now. So those might be field tested. Oh my god. During the
We had a tilt meter next to James. He's the tilt.
Those are so nice.
they're cool, aren't they? I would use them on a T-side, but they're almost kind of like magician gloves, and almost like the referee in a snooker tournament.
Well, you know what? Anders does call him the magician because his name, the Great Van Dolken. That's what Anders calls him.
Right then, Twist with the AWP, Cloud9 with the pistols, the CZs. Rush moving quickly. There was always an angle that SK liked to play on those stairs. I think where they had a slight advantage on the CT side, perhaps. Steel prepared, spots another player, swinging left, swinging right. Steel, the human pendulum. And there is A gone. Now, is it safe territory, maybe? I don't know. What you want to do, maybe try and pick up a weapon on the way out. What's their last bonus like, Cloud9? Okay, so they are buying on the next round, so they can maybe try to steal a weapon or two. But it seems they will be content. They're going to get, what, 29? They're going to have $5,000?
I like that they're doing this because they don't have to. I think a lot of teams would be like, oh, we're buying next round anyway, so we can just rush in and die. But I like that they actually conserve...
$2,300.
Oh, hang on, they don't have Kevlar. I thought that for some reason I thought they had Kevlars. My bad. Then, well, still, they have 2 smokes and a flash, so...
They have 23. You can see the equipment value there. It's actually more than you would think. But there it is. $2,300 can be saved on these 3 players, even without the Kevlar. So it is still a lot of money.
I almost feel like they should go for exits. I think exits are more valuable because they're going to have rifles.
Yeah.
So the CZs are going to get no use, really.
Yeah, for me, I feel like without the Kevlar, I'm probably trying to pick up a weapon. Not retaking the site, but trying to pick up a weapon. But
you can create some, like, I like it when I see teams who they create like interesting traps in like unsuspecting parts of the map in situations like that to like guarantee like 1 weapon pickup. That's kind of cool, but you don't see it too often. It's either just like aggressive exits or save. Seems to be the 2 modes.
Oh, I just thought it was such a good eco.
Nice.
Just to do an economy.
Write it down. Don't forget it. I forget so many good ideas. Maybe I never have any good ideas.
That was right on him.
Down.
Wow, how did that not hit him?
He's missing the flash. Google jumps off the roof there. Drops the molly as well to make sure he can't get peeked as he repositions. Top mid now under Liquid control. Banana is a big question mark for Team Liquid. But for Cloud9, they know that Banana is pretty safe and the smoke is gone. So if they want to actually try to do a little pop flash play, get some information, they could. But it's a bit too early in the round to do that just yet. And they're actually going to decide to fall back. So Liquid with no info about Banana, really.
I think this is that default site smoke.
Are they just going for it? Because they have no idea about Banana, so... Oh, are they going to try to wrap? Or how are they going to do for this? Yeah, looks like they may go for a B split potentially, or try to set one up at the very least. This is a scary round from Team Liquid's perspective, the way they've set it up. It's just so much risk all over the place. And it's not going too well here. Tarek will go down, but Skadoodle will not make the same mistake. A 2v4 with 20 seconds to go. And now they're only just finding out about, okay, there's Norp here. Trade it out, but is there a way for Twist to do this?
Surely not. FNS is waiting for the plant. He's playing the plant. He forgot to pick up the bomb. He's picked up the bomb, but surely there's no way. Molotov's flying into the site. More harassment, and there is the peak. FNS knows the bomb has to get planted. Won't even wait for the beep beep. And there we go.
That seemed like a poorly thought out round.
So what they were trying to do, they smoked the back wall site and default, right?
Yeah.
They're trying to get Skadoodle to move away from the arch side and into the site, because he has to make a decision whether he wants to go on the left side of that smoke or stay where he is and potentially be away from the hit and leave his teammates in a 2-on-5 in the site. He decided to stay at the arch side, And that literally screwed everything up for Liquid right there. Liquid was heavily banking on Scott going into the site right there, I think.
Yeah, they did not find too much success. And Cloud9 will be happy about that. The smoke there denying any solo plays from Steel. And once again, Liquid with no presence towards Banana. And Cloud9 look like they may be interested in actually pushing the issue in Banana. Top mid control well and truly taken. Cloud9 happy to give it away. Alright, so now they're back away, and look at look how timely that smoke is. That's perfect timing.
Still time to play with though. After this, do they leave one player here towards B with a minute on the clock and no more? Okay, automatic has a smoke, so Cloud9 could cause colossal problems with another smoke. Oh, FNS so cheeky from him. Surely the smoke comes in from automatic. There it is. So the hand of Team Liquid may have been forced, trying to bait out Skadoodle, but he's not having any of it. I think he might have got a leg there as well. Down goes Elige. That'll leave Nitro to try and fight. This is wasting a lot of time though. The burst from Tariq this time. Nafly and Twist remain moving up the short position. Rush with a completely weird angle. Never prepared for that one. Flashes from his teammates as well. Double peek from the Cloud9 players. 18 seconds to get the bomb down. Nafly has to find this pick. Tariq moving around and FNS finishing off the job. Match point Cloud9.
Cloud9's utility on CT side Inferno is so good. It is so good. Like the timings of their Molotovs, their smokes, flashes into lane when people are coming up lane. There's almost nowhere you can go against them on this map and feel, you know, a lot of comfort. You don't feel like you're ever dry running a strat when you play Cloud9 on T-side Inferno, which is an excellent thing to have as a team.
I would have liked to have seen them challenge the smoke, because when the smoke went down, it felt like they just really let Cloud9 do what they want. And I feel like that's a problem. We need more NRG-esque, like, it's not like a disrespect to smoke. It's just more that the other team puts a question mark on the map and says, look, we're going to restrict a bunch of the map from you, and that means that we have an advantage on information and rotations potentially. So do you want to challenge that, or do you not? This is kind of more like how I look at it. So I don't know exactly what the best course of action is, but I feel like it did hurt them in that round as well.
Yeah, I would love to actually see complexity of yesterday play Cloud9 of today. That sounds crazy for me to say that, but I just want to see what would happen, you know, if they just jump through the smoke every round.
Yeah, that would be really interesting considering the finesse transfer.
Ooh, yeah, a whole another spicy layer that I didn't even think about.
Right. That is so strange. It'd be really cool.
Team Liquid taking top mid away from Cloud9. Skadoodle will be one of 2 sniper rifles in this round. He's holding an angle towards the arch position, as a CT will commonly do in this situation. Can quickly offer support towards short as well, so it can be powerful. You can also pop flash yourself off the roof, if I remember correctly. Somewhere around there. Anyway, Liquid trying to creep up short, taking Cloud9 by surprise. And there it is. Not expecting Nafly to just creep in with a CZ, no less.
This is really awkward here for Cloud9. This has not gone well at all. I think they've been caught off guard completely, and as you say, so bomb is going down. Tariq's still on the site. I don't know if they realized that there was an additional guy there. And we'll see Cloud9 on the rotation, but I personally, I was wondering, like, with how Liquid have been playing the T side so far, I was a bit surprised not to see more liberties taken from Cloud9 on Banana, either pushing it with 2 people being a bit more active, or rotating a player back straight away when you see that smoke drop. Because so far Liquid have not shown that they're willing to push through that smoke, and also not shown that on their defaults they care about Banana. So I feel like there is maybe Cloud9 missed a trick on that, potentially.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like Liquid's too big of a fan of even stepping much in Banana, you know? Like, they don't really head over there that much. Which is kind of surprising, because that's counter to the meta right now.
It's weird. I mean,
trying some new stuff out.
One thing I was thinking about when I saw it, I was like, okay, well, they don't have that last round the best economy, so they don't have the most grenades. But still, you kind of want to challenge it maybe later in the round when the CTs have expended most of their nades or something. But
yeah, usually you'll see teams trying to get it back later in the round, right? Before they head A.
So it's quite interesting on the approach. But they managed to catch Cloud9 completely off guard there. It seemed quite surprising to Cloud9.
Tactical from Team Liquid. 2 more rounds to take this to overtime. Cloud9 with an Eco and an AWP, one would presume. Automatic with the sniper rifle. Has a middling spawn. Does he go for a play towards the apartments, perhaps?
James, would you mix and match gloves if you can get like a different one on your left hand and right hand?
No, I'm not that kind of guy.
Yeah, that'd be like wearing different socks.
I'm not that kind of guy either.
Same.
Or, you know, I've got so many Jordans I could mix those, but I'm not that kind of guy.
That is a style.
It is, yeah. They actually have some Jordans
cool.
just with different colors, alternating colors, blue and reds and stuff, but they are cool, but not that kind of guy. So far, so good for Cloud9, and let's see if that bomb rotate, that AWP rotates towards B as the bomb is doing. Seems Liquid quickly want to make a breach. Surely they will realize that the AWP is the main weapon in this round for the CT side. So this on A, let's go to B.
This is a really big problem, this guy, because Skills very like to get 1 kill at the very least. Now there's only 2 players left. That's so problematic here for the Team Liquid side. Twist has to do so much covering the bomb as it goes down here towards first oranges, taking position. Ooh, deep nade goes in. Ooh, does some good damage. Lack of Kevlar posing a problem, but what on earth was that shot from Automatic? My goodness.
There are not 2 T's alive.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's very confusing. Otherwise jumping around, knife out. Damn, 31 frags. Very strong results. Team Liquids, unfortunately, not finding some of the success that they wanted.
Yeah, I think that last round, just a lesson to everyone, when you cross that spawn smoke, it's fine to not clear the boost, right? But you want to stick very close to that smoke. You don't want to go by the stairs. You want to have your entry fragger stick to the smoke and cross, and you can see what happened was the first guy actually was off of it towards the site. More focused on clearing the site.
It's pretty standard stuff.
Yeah, you want to stick close to the smoke.
It's like a general rule for certain engagements, like on Dust 2 when you come out long, for example.
Yeah.
If you've got a guy behind the wall, then staying by the wall yourself makes it harder for him to pop out and have that kind of 2 versus X situation. So that's unfortunate for Team Liquid, but there's a lot more Team Liquid to come. Saw some nice highlights there, some great bursts, some great AWPing from some players as well. Tariq with 31 kills at the end there. Cloud9 looking great, has to be said.
Yeah, they really are. You never know what will happen, and there's many tests to come, but it does look like they are functioning pretty well as a unit.
Yeah, shockingly, they might look better, actually, than what they looked when Stu was on the lineup. They look amazing. I can't.
You really think so?
Yeah, I think they look really strong right now.
How do you feel about because we saw a very different approach to the T side. Like that was a very, when we talked about it, it was a very different Cloud9 from T side perspective. So do you think that's something that can work for them, or do you think that maybe they won't be able to leverage, their players as well individually with that such a style?
Well, I think they're doing a great job of incorporating the player's skill as well as like moving slow around the map, like you said, getting map control. And the late round executes, they don't seem that readable because they're getting full map control. Like teams they're dictating what the other team is doing basically throughout the entire round.
Mirage is going to be map number 2 between these 2 teams. That's coming up shortly. Make sure you're following the channel. Make sure you're on gaming.youtube.com. Make sure your FACEIT account is linked to your YouTube account. We'll see you after the break.